Caleb Williams just debuted in his first NFL game as a Chicago Bear. Obviously, it was the preseason, but he actually showed us a ton of potential. And today they dropped the all 22 coaches film, so I kind of wanted to deep dive into the film and show you exactly what I saw and why I believe Caleb Williams' future in the NFL is exactly what we thought and is right. Now I know it's just a preseason, but this is the time to overreact. So how about we overreact together and watch some Caleb Williams film. We're going to look at a lot into the offense and see how they looked during his couple of drives. Give me a letter grade down below what you thought about this game, and give me some standout players as well. Lastly, we did stream this game on my Twitch, so if you want to watch the next Caleb Williams game with me, follow my Twitch, link will be in the description. With that being said, let's kind of dive into Caleb Williams' film. Alright, so here we go. First play that I want to show you guys, we're going to get Caleb Williams with a 2 running back set in the backfield. Both these guys are going to leak out, maybe a block and release type of thing. We're going to see DJ Moore get up the field here, stop like he's going to run an out, and kind of just come back to the football. We're going to see the same thing here for Keenan Allen. You're going to get up the field, you're going to stop over the middle of the field, and then this receiver is going to break out, right? So we're just trying to get one of these guys to get open through a zone, sit into the hole, and come back to the football, right? So that is the main thing that they're trying to set up on this play. Let's watch it break down a little bit. Now, the first thing we notice is you have 3 linebackers over the middle. So one thing you can tell about this is you really got to quickly read. You could have a mid read, you could have a hook curl, you could have a couple of hook curls, or maybe some flats out there, deep safeties, right? So that's probably what you're looking at defensively, is just a typical zone defense. So let's see how this play breaks down just a bit here. So boom, the first thing we notice is he's going to read this linebacker, and you can tell right away he is in a zone. Now that Caleb Williams understands this is zone coverage, he can manipulate defense using his eyes. So he's going to start looking off right. He's going to drag a lot of these defenders to the right side of the field. But then watch what he does next. He's going to take a look at this running back here. Now what that does is it's going to bring this guy down. So one, he's manipulating the defense to open up his receiver, DJ Moore. Now, DJ Moore is such a good player, right? Such a good player that he knows when this ball is thrown, I can't just be patient. I got to attack, attack, attack. So he comes down, gets the catch, and gets the first down, right? That's what you want to see. And again, I think Caleb Williams does a really underrated job of manipulating a defense, right? He's going to start right to left. He's going to drag this DB down to the middle, right? The reason being is because he is looking at Keenan Allen, right? Keenan Allen stopping over the middle, dragging this guy up here, right? Leaving one-on-one outside. So again, manipulating the defense is something that stood out to me in this opener for Caleb Williams. Read the running back, boom, get that guy to bite up. Now we have one-on-one to the outside. As long as DJ comes back to the football, we're good. That is exactly what he does, man. Good read there by Caleb Williams, and I would say that was underrated. Not too many people deep dive into the film like that. Really good rep. Here's another really fun play. We're going to notice very quickly that this is a zone defense. The reason being is when you see this pre-snap motion here by the wide receiver, Rome Odunze, we're going to notice that nobody is crossing the formation to follow him, right? If someone was, we would know it was man-to-man, but instead it is zone, right? And again, whenever you're playing against a zone defense, a lot of these defenders are going to keep their eyes on the quarterback. So again, manipulation is something that you can do. He knows it's his own defense, so what he does is check it into a little bit of a screen. We're going to notice pretty quickly here that we're going to get an edge rusher coming down and blitzing off the edge, which is going to be pretty tough for the right tackle to handle. Let's watch how this play breaks down just a little bit here. The guy's going to come forward. He's going to, right tackle does a really good job pushing, right? Because if he doesn't push, that is an easy sack, right? First thing Caleb Williams does here is step up into the pocket, right? Find his blockers and try to fit into this pocket, right? But another thing he does here is keep his eyes, right? I mean, you got so many guys coming after him right here. You look like you're probably screwed, right? But Caleb Williams stays calm. He looks this drag over the middle, and what that does is create this guy to follow, right? As DeAndre Swift leaks out into the open field on the screen pass. Again, this went very, very last second, but ended up working very well. Shovel passes it out. Now this guy's so committed to that drag rope by Rome Odunze that now you have a little bit of space to work with. And DeAndre Swift is going to be an electric playmaker for this football team. You can just tell it's going to be fun. This offense is going to be fun. Once they get acclimated, once they get build that chemistry with one another, you're going to see these guys put up numbers, right? And again, really good blitz strategy there by the Bills. Good job by 58 getting that little push off, because again, if you don't get that push off, this ends up being a massive sack. And then under pressure, under stress, he stills, or is able to still manipulate a defense by using his eyes. Last second throw out, beautiful. I love it. I really do. Now guys, before we get any further into the Caleb Williams film, do me a big favor, hit the like button, but more importantly, subscribe to the channel if you're new. It is free. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and we're going to be covering the Bears throughout the entirety of not only training camp, but preseason, the regular season. We're going to be live streaming games on my Twitch. Again, you can go follow that. Link will be in the description. And we're also going to be breaking down film like this for pretty much every single game all year long. So again, join the family. With that being said, let's kind of dive back into the film here. A couple more plays. I think he had one more drive that I really want to lock in on. So let's do that. All right, now here's another very interesting play here. We're going to see the wide receivers all go to the right side. We're going to, very early on, get some pre-snap motion here by Keenan Allen. Now, I really do love when offenses do this, especially for a rookie quarterback. The reason being is, you know, this guy's going to follow, right? And whenever, what does that tell you guys? Man-to-man coverage. Man-to-man coverage across the board. So if you have a matchup you like, probably should utilize it, right? So again, you got this, you most likely got maybe this guy on him, and then there, maybe a linebacker on the running back. And then you got two deep safeties, right? So the one thing you can know, or you're probably going to have to read it very quickly here, one of these guys is probably in a deep zone. One of them could be in a mid-read or also a deep zone as well. Really have to read the safeties pretty much right away to understand what they're playing. Now, as route concepts, what we're going to notice is we're going to have an out route for Rome Odunze, and we're going to have a go route, right? The reason they do this is to clear out, obviously, this DB out of the area of Rome Odunze, but also the safety as well. If he's playing deep, he's going to run with this streak and not really go with that outside dig, right, or the out route, right? So boom, drops back. He's going to look at the right side the entire time because, again, he knows it's one-on-one coverage, right? So again, it looks like you got a mid-read here and a deep zone at the backside, right, with the deep safety. So again, what he does here is notices, and this is what I think, I could be wrong about this, he notices that this is illegal contact. You cannot be touching this receiver this much down the field. That is such a penalty. I don't know, again, I do not know if he knew that if he threw this, it was going to be a penalty, or if he just, you know, didn't know where else to go with the ball. I'm going to assume that he saw, because a lot of really good quarterbacks are like, okay, yeah, that's a flag, I'm going to throw it, so they have to throw the flag, right? So that's what I think happened there. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're just like, I got to get rid of this ball. But at the end of the day, right, pressure was coming up the middle here, threw the ball, drew the flag. If he did that intentionally, which I do think he did, it's a great play. It's smart. That's a Tom Brady type of throw, if I'm being honest with you. You guys let me know what you guys think. You guys will probably be like, oh no, you're stupid, but listen, I think he did that on purpose. I think it's very, very smart of him. Now, this was one of my favorite plays of the day. What we're going to see here, and I'll let you just watch it for a second, is some pre-snap motion by the top end wide receiver, along with a bootleg out to the right. Boom, play action, get everyone shifting out here, and you find DJ Moore on this quick little, dump down, right? But what to notice about this play is, again, we're going to get this top side motion by the wide receiver. He's going to come this way. We're going to get a play action this way, and then we're going to get DJ Moore leaking out that side, okay? Now, what do we notice defensively as this motion happens, guys? Boom. Okay, what do we notice? What do we notice? Everyone is shifting over, okay? Do you see this second line of defense here? They all shifted towards the motion. Now, what does that tell you? Zone coverage, and they're really stacking up this strong side. They want guys on this right side of the field so they can contain whatever the run is or whatever it may be, right? So you're going to mix and match that with, and even this top end corner, he rotates way over. You're going to match that with a play action handoff to Keenan Allen, a play action to the running back in the backfield who both fake like they're getting the ball here. Now you have the entire second level and third level all to the right side of the field, right? all of these guys are shifting to the right side. You have this one lone safety that's way back. You can't even see him on the screen right now. And then this corner, right? So you're going to do a bootleg out of this. And then you're going to be able to have DJ Moore come across out of nowhere. Nobody even really knows he's there. 39 does a good job kind of sniffing it out early. Dumps it down to him and allow your playmakers to go to work, man. Gets up the field, stiff arms a guy, gets through him for about 15 yards down the field. That is a beautiful concept. Let's watch that one more time here. I love this play. I really do. I think this is a really good one. Boom, nice little fake. Roll out to the right on the bootleg. Those are the plays. Those are the plays I love to see. Good read by Caleb Williams and a good play call by the OC. Alright, this was a really fun play here. Maybe a little bit complicated, but we're going to get through it. So all these offensive linemen are going to follow the running back here to the right side of the formation. It's going to be a play action. Again, we're going to get them rolling out to this side of the field. Now, in terms of route concepts, and this play action is going to draw so much attention. Right, all of these guys are going to follow this play action because they actually sell it really well. But in terms of the routes, we're going to see Keenan Allen run a dig over the middle. He's going to maintain a block for a good majority of it. We're going to see Cole Kmet run kind of like an up and then a corner, right? We're going to see this wide receiver come in here and then boom outside. And then we're going to get a block and release here by Gerald Everett. Now, this play is really good. The reason being is it's a good timed play call. We have one deep safety over the top here. I'll show you that. One deep safety, right? Or left side of your screen. Outside of that, we don't really have a third line of defense. Okay, so if we can just find something, we could have a big gain. Okay, so again, play action fake. You see how all of these offensive linemen continue to block, right? Don't give up that play action. And because of that, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys to the right side of the field, pretty much out of the play. Caleb Williams going this way. You got the block and release by Gerald Everett here, which is holding up pretty good. We have this receiver starting to break out, which is going to force this guy to bite down. This guy's going to hit this corner route. And then again, you have Keenan breaking over the middle of the field here. So again, boom, great job getting that DB to bite down. And now you have one-on-one between Cole Kmet and the safety. I actually want to back it up 1 second. So what happens with this linebacker here who is supposed to be covering the middle of the field? Boom, right? Bites on the play fake, bites on the play action, and now you already lost. Boom, and now look at Caleb Williams one-on-one with Big 94 here. Throw on the run. Hits him in the chest, right? Maybe could have let him a little bit more outside. Maybe didn't, a little bit not behind him, but right, you could have let him a little bit more, but that's a great throw. That is an unreal type of throw there. Again, Caleb Williams looked good. Looked good in his debut. Try to pump fake 94 off. Just a dot. Just a dot. I know I was saying it could have been a better pass, but that's a really good pass. Like, do not get me wrong here. This is really nice. Again, I got to give him props. Great catch by Cole Kmet as well. Really good debut once again, man. A lot of these rookie quarterbacks look pretty well. Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, JJ McCarthy did throw a pick, had a couple of nice touchdowns as well. Look kind of good, man. All right, now here's a drop by DJ Moore, but again, a really good play. Another play fake to the right side. Bootleg out here with 14. We're also going to see Keenan Allen run a corner. We're going to see DJ Moore just cut across the field here, and then probably a block and release by Cole Kmet. Again, they're doing this a ton. And I really do like this action, especially when you have two tight ends like Gerald Everett, Cole Kmet. Want those guys in the football field. Boom, play fake. Roll out to the right side. Notice again, these linebackers bite down, right? If they keep biting down, let's keep running this play, right? So boom, DJ Moore creates a lick of space here. A little bit of separation. Again, on the run, in motion. They love what Caleb Williams can do when he is moving, right? And that's actually very, very special to see. Very good throw on the run type of player. DJ Moore just couldn't come up with a good play by the DB, getting his hand up into the area of DJ Moore. But again, I love what they're doing. They're really selling the run so hard, forcing the middle of the field to be open. A lot of linebackers bite down fully as well on that. I don't mind it at all, right? It was a drop, but again, really good throw. I felt like that was kind of Right on the money, too. Right on the money. Again, good throw. And this will be the last play we break down here. We're going to see really quickly that everything's pretty much clamped down. This is a third down, by the way. Probably his last snap of the game. He's going to drop back. Everything's covered, right? What we're going to see here is basically just some verticals. We're going to get an L route here at the bottom of your screen. Everything is pretty much clamped up. But what we're going to notice here is this route, Rome Odunze, he's going to get up to the goal line here, and he's going to break outside. It's actually going to be really productive. This is one thing I loved about Rome Odunze is he gets open. He continues to run and try to fit into some zones. He looks left, notices, okay, nobody's there. I'm just going to go over there. Now, there is a mistake here by 83. I don't know if I want to say mistake. He just thinks, okay, I got to keep trying to get open for my guy here. Let me just keep running, right? But if he, runs any other way than up, right? If he runs down, if he runs this way, if he runs this way, and I know, listen, when your quarterback's rolling out this way, you don't want to go to the opposite side of the field. So the only way you really can go is, back like this or up, right? I mean, you're not really going to do anything other than that. He decides to go up, which kind of puts Caleb Williams in a tough decision because the wide receiver is leading the DB right into the area, so you got to high point it, you got to throw over his head, which makes it even more tough, and with that being said, you're also under pressure as well, off your back foot, on the move. I mean, that's an incredibly difficult throw to make. However, I would say this is a big positive for a guy like Rome Odunze, right? Continuing to try to get open for your receiver or your quarterback. Keenan, right? Should be trying to get back to him. But again, that could have been a beautiful touchdown. If this DB doesn't get led back up the field, it's probably an easy touchdown for Rome Odunze. And, he'd have his first touchdown ball, right? As well as Caleb Williams. So, again, keep that in mind. I don't think that's a bad play at all. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you guys want more of a film breakdown, I want to break down Austin Booker. If you want that video, comment down below saying more film or part 2, whatever you guys want, Austin Booker film. Let me know. If this video gets up to like 200 likes, we'll do it. I cannot wait to continue to break down Bears film. I'm loving what Caleb Williams did in his debut. We're going to continue to monitor that situation going forward. So let me know what you guys think. Give me a letter grade down below for some rookies or some second-year players, whatever you want. And, yeah. Who stood out to you the most? I'll see you guys in the next Bears video. Peace.